one thing I get asked all the time, when I'm out fishing is, how can I cast farther? Casting distance is pretty simple. You know, really a couple things that I do. The biggest thing obviously is the rod. You want to make sure the rod has enough tip for the bait that you're casting. If you're using a bait, that you need to cast a good long distance with, you want to make sure you have a rod that has enough tip where you can load up a lot of that rod on the cast. The other thing I do is, that helps a lot, is I leave a little bit more line out than most people do. A lot of people will leave, 8-10 inches, but that really doesn't allow you when you cast to build up, as much of that rod as you can. So I leave out a little bit longer, 2.5, 3 feet, which really allows me to build the rod up and make a long distance cast. In the fall, more so than a lot of the year, even the summertime as well. When you're throwing baits that are imitating shad, right now we're on Kentucky Lake, it's renowned as a ledge fishing lake, so casting deep crankbaits, big crankbaits in the summertime, you want to make as long as the cast as possible, so you're not sitting right on top of the school. Same thing in the fall. You want to be able to make as long as the cast as you can, because a lot of times these fish, will be up here, schooling on bait fish, or chasing bait fish around on some of these gravel points and that kind of thing. So the biggest thing is just, when they're in this bait fish kind of stage, you want to be able to, for one, cast and be able to hit your mark where the fish are sitting, without getting on top of them. Because if you're sitting on top of them, it's really going to disturb their feeding pattern, and you're not going to have it as good a luck, getting strikes that way. It's just, it makes it a lot tougher. So you want to make sure you're, well off the fish, and you can make a good long cast to where they're sitting at.